It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will win the ACE Championship. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. Rich, it's a big day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. What do they have on their mind as they take this next step?
Probably a lot of nerves going through their entire body. Their mind is racing for sure. It's just soaking it all in, knowing this is the first step, hopefully, for a fantastic career on the PGA Tour. It's exciting. It can be overwhelming at times, but I can promise you this, they're never going to forget this moment for the rest of their days.
Time for the second shot on the first hole.
Don't stop now. Keep on.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. And just to clean up this birdie. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
Yeah, going for it in two. Okay. He wants to win.
Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in two there.
On the green, but a long way away. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Looks like this one's going to go pretty hard to the right.
Wow, that had no chance. This is a tricky putt.
Looking good. All right, getting better.
And it goes in.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. Teeing off here on the third.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Come on. 3 feet to the cup. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. A par 4 here.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Not a bad shot right there. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Great putt there for birdie. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a one-shot lead.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
The fifth at TPC Boston, the most important shot, probably the first one.
Yes, you have to find the fairway here, and it's sometimes not driver. There is a run out and the fairway, but from there, you got a pretty easy, straightforward second shot to a long, narrow green, just that one deep bunker on the left-hand side that could cause some issues.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
That goes down for an eagle.
Oh, so good. What a shot.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The sixth hole at TPC Boston, not too dissimilar to 5. You've really got to position your tee-ball.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
This is his second shot.
This has a chance at getting up onto the surface. Let's see.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Well, that's an impressive little chip. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our leader has built a 3-shot par for here as we head over to the next.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
He's got this left for birdie. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
Come on, don't be shy.
Getting better. Yes, it goes. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
Oh, almost. This is a big one coming up to save par. You could hear that one drop. What a putt. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front nine.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here with a 4-shot advantage.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
That is how you draw it up at the beginning of the day. What a shot here at the 9th hole. He makes the putt and extends his lead. A good result there as he is now 7 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
The driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
And 10 feet left.
This for back-to-back birdies. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row. Maybe the start of a hot streak.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
The 11th is a par 3 playing slightly up the hill, which requires a very well-struck iron shot.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
I like the pace on this putt. Got a chance here. Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Some of the most noticeable improvements at TPC Boston in the redesign by Gil Hance starts here at the par 4 12.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt to get to double digits under the card. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 13 is part of another strong collection of par 4s. This one works back up the hill.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot here. Fairway moves from right to left, so keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot back uphill to a green that is surrounded by some really deep, nasty, mean bunkers.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
And that's 8 birdies today. Currently at 10 under par overall. The 14th hole at TPC Boston. Rich, your eyes would be lighting up on the tee here.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
He's setting up for his second shot. This is from miles away. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
This looks pretty tiny, this. Like the look of this. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Now at 11 under for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
You have some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron, back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Here's the par 3 16th hole.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
Oh boy, didn't see that one coming. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. That nearly went in. 11 feet to the hole.
This one to save par.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
Oh, that almost went in for par. I'm not sure how that didn't go in. A double bogey, and the window is open for the rest of the pack. This hole is a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman. The base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Wow, our leader's got it going today. 7 feet to the cup. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 9 shots. The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
That's a good one to build momentum on. This would be an incredible way to close out the round with the clubhouse lead. Oh, almost. And if this goes down, it will be a round of 59. He finishes with birdie on 18. And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.